Go. Good day, CEA. This is Kristen Luevanos, your CEA president, and I am coming with the video newsletter for February 21st, 2023. So again, the Black History theme is Black Resistance, and our person we are highlighting today is Dorothy Height. Dorothy Height did a lot. Her talent was recognized at a very young age for her oratory skills, her speaking skills. She was born in Virginia, but moved to Pennsylvania when she was young, and she attended a racially integrated school where they recognized her skills and fostered her skills. She received a national scholarship at a speaking competition to attend university. And after university, she became a social worker in New York, Harlem to be specific. She fought for gender equality in the civil rights movement. So just for women not to be props in the civil rights movement, but to actually have power and say within the organizations. Also, she fought for race equality within leadership of women's rights campaigns. So definitely multifaceted, and she fought for many, many different aspects of the justice movements. So that is Dorothy Height, and she passed away in 2010. Executive board site visits. We want to thank all the members who came out and met with e-board members at their sites for about 5 to 10 minutes. Some may be longer. If you were unable to make it, please email me at luevanos.cea@gmail.com. So luevanos.cea@gmail.com to let us know anything you think is important about safety. So when we go to the bargaining table, we know specifically what it is about safety that you would like bargained. And K through 8 and 11th test prep. So I sat down with Dr. Moon and Mario Marcos about the test prep and about all the programs and stuff like that and all the resources. And I was specifically told that those are resources, that those are just for you to utilize. It's not mandatory. Also, that you can take the materials like the CAT cues and things like that, and you can like make them into any lesson you want. They do not have to be in that format. If your administrator is forcing you or putting that pressure on you and it's becoming part of like your daily curriculum, reach out to Dr. Moon and Mario Marcos and let them know. Because, and if you want, I can reach out on your behalf. Just know that it's supposed to be support. It's supposed to help give the students access to the language of the test. And it should not be forced on you. Again, I cannot say this enough. And really, kids come to school to interact with the material, to problem solve with the material, to play with the material. Manipulatives should be used. Creativity should be utilized. Test prep, not so much, right? Okay, the CTE position. CEA is aware of the school board's recent decision to cut some CTE programs. CTA Legal has been contacted, and members, you will receive a call from me after receiving reassignment or layoff notices, and we will be working with you on those things. Bargaining. The bargaining committee, the first bargaining date is this Thursday, the 23rd, here at CEA. So Our bargaining team, as well as the districts, will be meeting for the first time, setting norms, and getting going. So do know that. And if you would like information on that, check out the bargaining updates page on our website. If you go on our website homepage to the left, you'll see these blue buttons or whatever. And within one of those, it's bargaining updates. I sort of revamped that page, and the updates will be showing up there as well. Okay. UTLA is doing a rally. Their superintendent is from Florida. So he is from a right to work state. And so working with unions has been sort of obviously new to him. So fun stuff. They're having a rally March 15th, and they are asking for other locals in the area to come and support. So wear red and come and support. Dominguez High School fire. Yes. The cafeteria caught on fire last night. CEA leadership will be following basically how the district handles it closely, making sure that our members aren't asked to be put in dangerous situations. And also that the safety of the students is taken into consideration. So we will be watching that closely and kind of interested in what the cause of that fire was, because we've been complaining about the facilities for such a long time at the different schools. It's kind of interesting that they had to have multiple different city fire departments show up to fight this fire. Also, I know some members don't like the format of the newsletters. Please, there is a PDF. There are PDF versions of the newsletters. And if you want access to those, they are on the website. Again, on the left-hand side, how there's CEA or how there's bargaining updates, there is CEA newsletters button as well. And in the newsletter, there's a QR code that you can scan to actually get a PDF of the newsletter if you would prefer that. And lastly, my goal for CEA, my goal for you as members is respect. And respect shows up in many different ways. It's not what is said, it is what is done, right? Respect looks like weekly early release Wednesdays with only staff meetings every other Wednesday. So every other Wednesday, you have time to informally meet with your departments to really discuss the things that are important to you guys, to have true collaboration, not just fill out this form because your admin wants you to fill it out, but actually have that collaboration and that discussion with your fellow teachers that you find valuable, right? Not having, all of Wednesday taken up by stuff that could have been in an email. Respect looks like shared decision making. It looks like committees on sites trying to find solutions to problems at those sites that are specific to those sites, that have teacher input and administration following teacher input, right? Respect looks like comparable salaries and healthcare to surrounding districts and employees, right? It also looks like comparable salaries and healthcare for our classified staff. Most of our classified staff live in the community. What does that say about how they feel about the community members when how they pay the classified is a lot lower than surrounding districts? If you want a community to do well, you pay the employees who live in that community a livable wage, right? And respect looks like fixing and maintaining facilities. Kind of interesting that I wrote this right before the fire happened, right? We have instances where I have notified the district that bathrooms are horrific in October, and come to find out nothing has been done but patching a roof 2 weeks ago. So it took months for that to happen. And all the damage from all the flooding hasn't been addressed. So, we're going to patch a roof and I guess everything's fine, but let's forget about the flooding that has occurred, right? And all that damage that might be hiding underneath that, right? So respect looks like in supporting instruction instead of pushing test prep materials. We know why kids come to school. We understand that. And it's not about entertainment, but it's really about fostering that creativity and that just kids are naturally inquisitive. They want to know why things happen a certain way. Any parent will tell you kids at a certain age start asking why a lot. If we grab onto that and utilize that creativity and that inquisitiveness, kids will want to come to school. And when they want to come to school, they want to learn, right? And they will learn, and those test scores will increase. It's not a quick fix like test prep can be, but test prep will not change the dynamic long term, right? Test prep is a short term fix. So respect is respecting educators to do what we can in the classroom, right? And is this attainable? Yes. We can bargain test prep language in our contract. We can bargain shared decision making in our contract. We can bargain these things, but it depends on what we want. Are we just going to keep asking for salary and healthcare, or are we going to actually try to move this district in a direction that it should move? That's the question, right? So I'm really hoping you all think about this, because really we can change the district for the better. We can make this a wonderful place to work. We can make this an area where we're not purging teachers and classified staff like crazy to surrounding districts. We can make that if we fight for it, right? So, see y'all later.